What's up, DBS fan? We have GamerzRUs on Devin Butterworth coming from with top 4?
Yeah.
Top 4 performance at Pro Play Tour. GamerzRUs. Check out this store. Store is huge. Make sure to come out to Coco, man, and check it out. Show them some love. Without further ado, let's let Devin Butterworth get into it. Ooh, shop owner Eric. Let's get into it, bro.
I played ClashKu.
What deck did you play?
ClashKu.
Oh my god. Okay.
Everyone knows I only play green.
Yep.
Leader on the front side, burst 2 with green being a drop area deck. It's amazing. Pitch 1, draw 2, so Hordegon leader. So you cycle through pretty fast to get your cards in your graveyard. Backside, you awaken, you untap 2 at 4 life, and he is a 20k double striker as long as a Krillins in the drop area and you have at least 5 cards. Great card. Super combos for the deck. I just run 2 Paragus, and then 2 of the Sparking to get online. Paragus is because it's the best green one. And then this one just for early game.
Are they aggro or?
Yeah, you never know. Like Broly swings with, like a random crit, or like even versus Vegex, like being able to go over top of some of their cards because like it's versus Vegex, like some of the aggro ones, it's combo out of the ones you can. Like if you got a 15k, I'll combo up, stuff like that. You don't want to go down to 4 life immediately.
Yeah, you lose, bro.
Yeah, tech cards. BMS.
Oh, yep, there it is.
For primarily Vegex, it got horrendously worse versus Red Broly because of the Piccolo Unison.
Yeah.
So it's mainly first Vegex, and then it's just kind of forcing your Red Broly opponent to have it.
Yes, sir.
This is
and it's all down because they have to have the Piccolo instead of going into their chain turn.
Yeah, so like it
sucks for you, but
yeah, it's a -1, but it's like it's one less turn of like instant pressure.
Yes, sir.
But if you play a green deck, this is an immediate 3-up, no matter what. This card is the best card to come out of the draft.
This is the second deck profile. I guess you gotta pick up your set now, B.
This card is nuts.
It's free.
It plays a music box, but it's 1 mana, draw a card, and play a blocker. It's insane. It's amazing. Going into my unisons, I play 4 Demigra Unison. Being able to have a unison on 1 mana is extremely important in this format. Like because your green actually has probably the best 1-drop unison. Because you can protect it for no reason. You can just take your life instead.
What's the key for Airbnb?
It's in the lock.
Oh, it's in the lock.
I gotta get my stuff from it though.
Oh, you're good. You can sleep in it tonight if you want.
I'm not going to.
Okay. Just make sure it stays in there, please, so Seth will kill me. Please. Oh my god.
You good, bro. I play 4 Demigra. His +1 is just gain 10k, and then his -3 is kill any card, and then including also kill a 3 or less ignorant barrier. It helps versus Vegex. If you can open this turn 1 and go first, and you just let it protect it. If you have a second one, you immediately kill their turn 1 play. You kill their 3-drop Vegeta. Versus Invoker, you're able to kill their guy. It's just great to have a unison one. And then my favorite unison in the entire game is Cooler Terrifying Horde.
The green old boonies.
Yeah, it's basically a boonie. You just summon. It's a 15k. It's 2 attacks every turn at least. And then an easy cycle, pitch 1, draw 2, and then -4 you play 3 more tokens. Those are all the unisons. And then of course when you run unisons, you run counterplays. 4 Frieza, because why wouldn't I kill a 7 or less? Targets to sacrifice off the Frieza are 2 Zamasu.
How'd you like these?
He's okay. I think he's overpriced for what he does.
You think it's worth the main board slot?
Yes. Mainly because this deck doesn't apply a lot of early pressure, and it's just an easy sacrifice. And obviously indestructible, as long as you're not playing a red deck primarily that can minus power. It's just gonna be there forever, and then it's just an easy minus. And then obviously this thing destroys any green deck. For Dormant, it's just a pitch 3.
Oh, that's right.
And then any green deck, I burst a lot, so 3 Rubian.
How'd you like it at 3? You feel like 3 was the right number?
Yeah, honestly, I almost never do it. Like it's almost always spent on the 4 Roshis.
So you have all these expensive 2 Aves, 3 Rubians, and you only pay for Roshis.
Yeah, and I didn't even invest in foil Roshis, man. All I play is green, and I refuse to buy them.
Yeah.
Subliminal, I used to always think it would get hit. But
probably ain't gonna lie to you.
I hope not, bro. Dormant Sleep is the only thing I have.
Yeah, probably limited.
But yeah, so you burst a lot. So you burst every time on your leader swing, and you have Cooler Unison to cycle your stuff and set you up. So
I like the apes.
They're good.
Pretty solid. Or?
Yeah. I mean, that's almost any deck though. It's like it's there for like, oh, I have a monkey ape and I have nothing else to do. Draw. Okay. But you usually keep it somewhat of a big hand. But definitely Roshi's MVP. Play 4 of. You just grab back anything. And then targets 4 Roshi. I run 1 big armoire.
What in the world? You just love your androids, bro.
I know how to get her on it. You know, I had to get her somehow in the deck. Activate mana. This is from the draft box, the Angel draft box. Cards 5 or higher can't attack. So versus like slow Vegeks where they have the Deadly
The
Defender
chain and all that
the
good stuff,
chain,
yeah.
can't attack. Dark Broly, they lose. They just lose the game. They can't win. Because you loop this with Roshi. And they just never get to attack ever again. Say like Apex, I'm scared of Apex Power. Play it, nothing happens. Stuff like that. So it's just it's an effort attack. It's not too great versus Red Broly. It is in a situation, but in hindsight, but it's okay. 3 Shocking Death Ball negate, Sparking negate, probably the best hard negate. That's 1 mana in green. Simple as that.
That's not Power Burst.
Yeah, I said green. I said green.
Oh,
I know
green, yeah,
Power
yeah.
was broken, bro.
Power Burst is snapped.
2 Cell Command.
Yes, sir.
2 was fine.
That's my card. The Cell Command, man.
Discard.
That card
It can
is-
win you games just because of the random factor.
Yes, sir.
It's like, I'll pick a random.
You liked it at 2, or you felt like you would have bumped it up?
No, I think I'm sticking it at 2. I
At
had
2?
3 when I first made the deck. Which, by the way, shout out to like Joey Palladino, and I think it's Rohit was the guy who originally made this deck. But I saw it on Joey's channel, and then I made like small minor tweaks. But it's primarily from them, I believe.
Okay.
But shout out to them. But 2 Cell Kamehameha is fine. With all the Roshis you have, it's just like, I can win a game with no hands. Just looping Cell Kamehameha
That's
Roshi.
snapped.
And then, of course, any green deck, 4-Dorm Potential Unleashed.
Yes,
the
sir.
only reason to play green. Literally. It's Nimbus. And then, I love this card. It's a bit out of the format, kind of, but Kakunska.
Yeah.
2 mana negate, kills any card, not ignore barrier. But it just stops you 2 attacks. You negate 1 attack, kill another battle card.
And a 20k body.
So it's yeah, and she's 20k to swing back on. And then getting into the final showdown package, just 2 Goku. Because you burst a lot, like it's not really consistent enough to keep it. 4 Krillin, which she's just the 1-drop draw.
100%. Yep.
And then 2 of the Krillin Steadfast Defender. This card's actually amazing.
Talk about this, man.
That card's actually amazing. So it's basically a Monkey Ape / Cooler.
Yeah.
So it's a 15, as long as I have Sparking 10, which is like turn 3.
It's a 2-drop.
Yeah, he's 2 mana, so I draw 2 and discard 1, then he's a blocker.
That's
Obviously,
insane.
with Dormant, blockers are like the coolest thing in the deck because
Yeah.
it's a full stop negate.
Yeah.
If they don't have removal, it's just negate, possibly kill a card, block the attack.
That's snapped.
And then if you're able, like, also it's just a bluff play. It's like, oh, I got the Krillin, you know I play
Get the
ClashKu.
Goku, yeah.
Oh, bro, you better not attack. And they're like,
Man,
attack
yeah.
this. I'm like,
And it
I'll-
goes barrier too, huh? Yeah. he
yeah,
probably-
like situation like he's like, oh, I don't want to run into it. I'll try to bait the block. So he's swung with a 10k leader. I was like, dormant, no block, sure. I was like, just combo 5. So it's just good bait. That's the final showdown package.
You felt like it was good?
Yeah,
That
no,
ratio?
it's mainly in there just to give the leader double strike. But there were situations where I was able to kill like a 3-drop Vegeta, ignoring barrier, from being with dormant so they can't pull out splintering and stuff like that. But no, it's a great card. And then my favorite card in the deck, because it's an android, Super 17.
I'm dead. How many times you actually played it today?
This card is mainly for Vegeks.
Does that mean 0?
Whoa, bro! I casted this card like 5 times today.
You both?
Yeah, bro. So he's sparking 10 as long as you have 10 or more non-black cards, because there are black cards in this deck.
Yes, sir.
He is 4 mana instead, and when he attacks, you warp a card from your graveyard, any card, usually just one of your dead unisons or like
get an extra card?
a dead card,
Yes, sir.
and then you grab back any extra card. He Roshis.
Pretty good, bro.
So you just add back Dormant, and then you swing again, and you add back Shocking Death Ball. Or like say when
It's not one for so it's on both attacks.
it's
huh?
both attacks,
That's
and then,
insane.
so I warp a card, grab back a card,
Yeah.
and then
That's
it forces
insane,
my opponents
dude.
to warp a card as well. So it's also a discard too.
So essentially, you could just warp, grab back your cell, and then hit the cell again on the second attack.
Yeah, so like
That's pretty good.
I was at 6 mana, I swung, add back Cell Kamehameha.
That's busted.
Yeah,
Dude.
just
Yeah.
cast Cell Kamehameha, swing again, swing,
And
gather
cell
Cell
again.
Kamehameha,
Yeah,
gather Cell
that's pretty
Kamehameha.
solid.
But the card's great. Obviously, for it's like blue and green, you don't really just shove this hoping because the counterplays just destroy it. But it's a great card.
When it's gonna stick, it sticks, bro.
Yeah, that's why it's made for Vegeks. This deck is made really geared just to defend Vegeks. The 2 secret rares. Fushroud of the Mystery, because it's Fushroud.
Edgy Duval, Started in Mystery, SPR.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Who?
And
I
then-
don't know what I should call this guy. Is that Jonathan? No, that's not Jonathan.
This card is, I never cast this card. I casted it once today, mainly when the game was already said and done. I was like, he was
It's
a
mainly
free,
for kill to kill that unknown factor
Yeah.
of, hey, you attacked all in?
yeah,
Hey,
literally
you're dead.
versus, Andrew. I was at like, he just went with a 25k, but I only had like 7 cards in hand. They were all 5s, no hard negates, and it was from 5 to 3. I was like, yeah, I'll just kill it. So like, it's just mainly it's a 1 mana just stop and attack.
Yeah.
Also, Bay Fodder. Rios is a genius, like he is. He had easy game by dumping on a card. I only had like 6 cards in hand, but I had this and he held back and didn't do it.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's great in there for the intimidation factor. Most people forget about it, but it's mainly in there for that. And sideboard's pretty fun. Best card in the side by far is 2 Meki Kabura. This is for Broly BR by far. Or I guess Vajeks in a way if you want. I never started Inverse Vajeks. If you're just getting like splintering or like the big one, like the one that goes high, so like the 6-drop Vajeks BR or Vajeks.
Yeah.
But this one easily for Broly. I was able to versus Juan. He went on 1 and just casted his Unison, or did Vampa and hit a Ba. I was on the play, so turn 2 I just went Broly BR cost 1, so I just stopped him another turn.
Yeah.
And then that put me, I was able to play my Cooler Unison, which is huge tempo for the deck against Broly.
But they start losing life to
case,
Earth, yeah.
I had 6 life when I casted it, which is like almost never impossible against Broly. But no, this card honestly, it would probably go in the main over Big Armoire. But this card, it's just such a great card. It's great literally for anything because you can stop anything. 1 Artificial Impact because I knew Mr. Legends was coming, and I knew I might have to loop this thing to get rid of his Vegeta.
Yes, sir.
And this is also a good card to loop off the 17 because it's also a 5K combo. So if you have no cards in hand, like you're tapped out, you just grab it back and combo it. Then you grab it back and combo it.
That's actually really cool.
And then for any green matchup, you sub out the Coolers because tokens are useless, and you just sub in 3 Dark Brothers.
Oh, here we go, boys.
Green matchup, obviously, it's more hand control and then border removal. This deck has a ton of removal. It's just this even floods on top of it.
It's hard to take markers off that thing. I think Double Strike too.
And then I was scared of Baby today because this deck doesn't really go very well versus Baby. So I sided into blue-green. I ran 4 check lands. 3 of the Angel Rare check land from the draft box. And then 2 Turning the Tides. You know I had to get my droids in there.
I'm so dead.
Scared of facing me.
I did not want to, because like I can't. Baby has
respect that deck, yeah.
Baby has too many floodgates and all that
Respect it.
stuff. So like,
Why don't you just play the green silver bullet, dude? You stuffed.
like
Bro, that's
oh no.
4 cards compared to.
But the thing is, like,
What is it?
I'm not scared of like Dimension Magic. I'm scared of the floodgates. I can't stop Vegeta and Gohan.
Yep.
So like, I'll just keep the cooler on board. I'll just make a token every fucking turn.
Yeah.
Token.
And then you
Regular
reset the
leaders
bo-
from
you reset everything.
and then just
And
pop. Then I have a 30k crit, a 20k double leader, and then probably a million tokens.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, because I can't stop them, they have too many floodgates. None of my cards ever resolve. Like I can't play that 17. I have to rely on like Ribrians and other stuff. So this is it for that. I never played a Baby, so I don't know how well it would do, but I think it was cool. Plus, I just want to put my judge cards in the pack. But yeah, no. So this is actually a blue-green deck where you actually don't have to charge the rest 1 mana. You just never have to because you can charge one of these as your first mana, then these are alive after.
Pretty good.
So it's pretty cute. But no, it's very fun. Everyone knows I only play green. But yeah.
Any shout outs you want to give me?
By far GamerzRUs. It's
Sir, come check out the store, man.
best store.
Yeah.
Great time. Everyone for coming. FOE, PBG, everybody, all the people coming out. It was a blast.
Alright.
It's fun to play actual events again.
Yes, sir. All right, looking forward to seeing you in March, man.
See you in March.